After the loss of his father, a brigadier in the Iraqi army who perished during the war with Iran in 1982, Thayer's mother, a cautious widow, made a fateful decision to hide her only son in a secret cellar, shielding him from military conscription. He was raised in the company of 5 sisters, who treated him as one of their own, softening his manner and shaping his solitude. On January 11, 1991, as the winds of war once again swept over Iraq, he descended into the cellar with his mother by his side. She bid him farewell with sorrow in her eyes, promising it would not be long, and later told the neighbors he had fled to Turkey. She concealed the entrance behind a portrait of Iraqi President Saddam Hussein. Irony that would spare him from security raids, for no officer dared search behind the image of their leader. Thayer's early days in the cellar were steeped in fear and suffocating darkness. He wrestled with hallucinations and the boundaries of his own mind. When the thunder of bombs from the Desert Storm campaign shattered the silence, he awoke in terror, convinced his city Mosul had been annihilated. He recalled his failure to adapt during military training and his fleeting friendship with Corporal Lamange. A full year passed, guided solely by the instinct to survive, and in that void he conjured visions of Yasmin, the law school student he loved from afar, without ever speaking a word to her. One day, he acquired an old lantern and embarked on a journey of reading. He devoured newspapers, magazines, and then plunged into the worlds of Arabic and global literature. Books became his weapon against the siege of isolation. In 1994, fear returned anew when the dictator decreed that the ears of draft dodgers be severed. Thayer fell into a fever. By 1996, 5 years had passed in the cellar. He sought refuge in books of history, yet still hesitated to live even though sanctions had been eased. Then came 1998, and with it, the bombings of Operation Desert Fox. A year later, torrential rains flooded the cellar, and the waters swallowed his cherished library. Time passed, his love for Yasmin deepened into obsession. He wrote her a secret letter, though he knew it would never reach her. Later, he stumbled upon an old journal belonging to his father, an astonishing revelation. The man had not died in combat, but had fled after being betrayed by fellow officers. Thayer was torn between sympathy and a burning accusation of cowardice, but the truth went deeper still. The journal led him to a final, devastating discovery. His father, too, had hidden in the same cellar. After a frantic search, Thayer found his father's remains beneath the cellar steps. The shock shattered him. In 2002, a general amnesty was announced, yet Thayer refused to leave, even as his mother begged him to reclaim the life he had lost. Then came the war of 2003. Saddam's regime fell. Thayer emerged at last, with long hair and a beard, ghost-like. His sisters, stunned, did not recognize him at first. He walked quietly out of the house and into the ruins of his city. Then he returned. He looked at his mother, and with a calm voice, pointed to the cellar door and said, "Close it behind me."